I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?
Welcome, everyone. You're now listening to the Say With Your Chest podcast. And I'm your host, Mr. Lightskin Key Sweat. And I want to first start off by just saying thank y'all. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who's listened so far, who will eventually listen. I really appreciate all the support so far. The views are going a lot better than I thought it was going to be going. A lot more positive feedback, I've received so far, so I really do appreciate all the love. A lot of people reaching out, a lot of people just engaging in things that, I've talked about on the pod. I've seen a few people at the bowling alley who's reached out, so I just appreciate everyone, all the support. It really means a lot. I almost quit my job. I don't want to lie to you, Soon as this blow up, I'm ready. I won't talk to you every day, except Sundays. I'm like Chick-fil-A out here, okay? So we're going to be closed on some of the days, but please subscribe, please share, please listen to all the episodes. Now, going forward, we're only going to drop on Mondays until we reach our milestone, until we meet all our goals. I've set a few parameters in place to hold me accountable, but to also show me how I'm doing. So the more you listen, that's going to let me know that you want to keep hearing from me a little bit. I'm not going to push it. I know I'm a unique cup of tea. I know my perspective is not something that everyone can always handle, and I understand. So I get it. Listen at your will, but I'm releasing content. That's what it's about. Plus, there's so much going on in the world, so please stay tapped in. Follow us on social media. Again, only if you mean well. If not, you'll get blocked because we're not looking for follows on social media. So just know, we're super private this way. The most you're going to get from me is right here. So listen, and now you get to see your boy. You see your boy. We dressed up again. Visuals. So that means I got to shave a little more frequently. Damn. Don't worry about it. I'm not. I'm going to wear a hat a couple times. Don't worry. And sometimes I'm just not. So bear with me or not. But the conversation going to be consistent, I must admit. So please enjoy all the new stuff that just we got coming your way. Really doing my best to just give you something that, I've been thinking about and preparing about for the last 6-7 months. This is not new. I know everyone might be a little new to what I'm bringing. I know some people might know me, might not know that I was doing this. That's cool. I don't promote like that. Like I said, it's not meant for everybody on purpose. I'm not begging people to support. Again, it's free right now. We got some merch though. Definitely check out the link. Definitely click everything. Again, it's free to just be nosy. A lot of y'all nosy. So, check around, please. There's a lot of things coming in the future. Got some close friends potentially, maybe for 99 cents. Again, I know the dollar store might be going away. They got Family Dollar. They got the 99 cent store. I don't know. But I'm going to start low with whatever I'm doing. My stuff going to be free or 99 cents. Okay? I don't know. And we might not even do that, but I just see everybody doing a lot of things. And I'm just letting you know that I'm going to try. Again, I'm not looking for the money though. I'm looking for the followers. I'm looking for people to want to be tapped in a little bit more. That's it. Again, I think I bring something to the table. And the more you listen, the more you're going to see that you might want to add me to your playlist of, people to listen to from time to time. So, again, I appreciate everything. Moving forward, I want to say happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr. We definitely just, appreciate all the sacrifices, all the hard work, all the everything you've done for minorities, people of color, black folk, me. Again, I dressed up on purpose. Again, I don't plan on dressing up like this all the time. But, I just wanted to show a little support. That's why I wanted to release on Monday. We got a lot of topics to talk about that I think relate to, a lot of his messaging. I want to first, again, while recognizing him, supporting him a little bit, and again, acknowledging just the greatness, I want to give y'all a nice little quote. Even his daughter, Dr. Bernice King, she even posted this quote. I was already thinking about this quote because the topic was on my mind. So, like-minded people think alike. Remember that. So that made me feel good. No lie. But change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. And so we must straighten our backs and work for our freedom. Again, a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King. Great man, wise man, man who was knowing of things, way before people around him could even fathom. So, shout out to those who supported. You just wish more people supported. There's a lot of things we wish we would do better, and support each other in that we don't, but we need to. I wish we really would just go ahead and not just celebrate Black History in February, of course. Deep down, I was reflecting the other day and I was saying to myself, wow, Valentine's Day coming up real soon after Christmas. I really wish we could maybe move Valentine's Day. I was thinking maybe March, April, late March, early April, right after Easter-ish, somewhere, around that time. So that's after April usually. I'm hoping we could maybe move Valentine's Day around that time to just space out our pockets a tad bit. If you have children, you have daughters like myself, you have to go ahead and buy gifts for everybody. Okay, it's not just for the woman you're dating, fellas. It's not for the women you're interested in, fellas. It's not just for your mama every now and again, fellas. It's also for your children, fellas. Sometimes, if you got boys in the house and, you got to keep it unified, you might have to buy something for everybody. I don't know. At some point in life, to make me feel better, I used to make sure I bought something for me too, just because it's not always easy spending money on other people, especially if they don't spend the same money on you or buy you the same type of quality. So sometimes treat yourself, and then it alleviates some of the pressure. That's all. Reduce how much you spend on others, increase how much you spend on you, and is what it is. I think doing something is better than not. And it's still coming from the heart. It's just you're not overdoing it a little bit until you realizing you have people who willing to overdo it for you. That's it. You still doing within reason. That's all. That's all. We just want to be fair and also fair to ourselves. That's all. I know y'all not going to agree, ladies, on Valentine's Day. Again, we'll find a way to balance it out. I'm just trying to reduce, some of the headache on the pockets so quickly. I told y'all last time I just had a 15-year-old. So, I got to spend a lot of money around the top of the year. The end of the year, top of the year is heavy for me. So I would like for it to slow down just a smidge. That's all I'm saying. It's always been like this. So, I learned to adjust. I learned to pre-plan. But my point is, it would be nice to spread it out. Spread out the holiday. Spread out the love. Again, we can have more of a love month a little bit. I don't know. Love couple weeks. I'm not sure. But I think we should still celebrate more of Black history. And it shouldn't just be in February. Maybe we start right around Martin Luther King Day, right around his birthday. Let's just get the extra 2 weeks. That'll make us feel better. Let's start January 15 on his birthday and go all the way on through February. I think that'll make people feel a little bit better. Find other ways to incorporate some other things, but let's start right there. And I think that's a plan. That's my idea. I haven't heard it again. That's why I'm documenting things. That's why I'm starting to put a face to a lot of the words so y'all can know who's saying what. Because I'm saying a lot of things that's coming true too. So, hey, I guess we all be thinking we doing that, but I really be doing that. So, I don't know. But, moving on. Hey, look, we getting old. 1985, what a year. I don't know about y'all, but shout out to all of y'all who just like me. A lot of my friends, a lot of my old friends, a lot of people who I just knew from around the way. This our year, baby. This is our year. Now, if you was like me, if you've listened to the other episodes, I've shared with you that we already prepared ourselves. We knew we was going to have a birthday. We was praying that we was going to make it to our birthday, but we always know that if we here, we going to have a birthday. Just know that, okay? We don't have to talk too much about it, but just know, if you're here, your number going to keep going up. So, you better figure it out in a lot of areas. So, we not getting no younger. That's all I'm saying. The clock is ticking is what the ladies be saying all the time, but it also applied to everything else too. It really do be ticking. That's all I'm saying, to add to what the ladies be saying. And hey, look, I've already embraced the 40. I'm sorry. I've been knowing how to round up. It usually start after the 5, so somewhere around 35-ish, you should be rounding to the 40. But hey, ladies, hey, some of the fellas, I know after that number start going up, the fellas stop, they stop counting too. So, I get it. But I just want to let y'all know that it's here. And all you can do is just be prepared. That's all I'm saying. Be prepared. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody. I'm not going to be able to see everybody in person. I'm not talking to everybody or trying to talk to everybody. So that's why I'm saying, please tap into the podcast, okay? Support the podcast, please. I really appreciate that. For free. You don't have to buy anything. Just tap in. Subscribe, tap in. So, happy birthday. I hope everybody do something. Treat yourself. Don't make it be by others. A lot of times when you be trying to do something for you and you somewhat include others, they then find a way to make it be about them. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I just want to state that sometimes the thing that happens, unfortunately. Maybe not for everybody. I'm just saying sometimes for some. Now for me, I've already communicated on the first episode some of my New Year's resolutions. But, something I didn't mention is, I do want to try to stop cursing as much. If you really know me, profanity is part of my culture. Not where I grew up at. I'm not saying that. My mom don't really like that. But it is a part of who I am in terms of me. I just like it. I don't know. It's more of an adjective. I think I'm more of a smart ass more than not. And I think most people would agree with that. So it more fits that. And so I just know how to use my words a little bit. And I like to, emphasize at times. That's all, But people are sensitive these days. And I'm trying to have more impact with less impact, I guess, unless needed. Because we already know what's, capable. But we're trying to do better. We're getting older. Can't keep doing the same stuff. Tighten up. Tighten up, baby. So, we definitely about that life. We definitely about that tighten up life. So let's go ahead and make sure we handling business, everybody. Please. Let's make sure everybody doing what they need to be doing. It's going to be close. Everybody don't make it. I told you that I lost a friend top of the year, end of the year. So it is what it is. You don't know when we're going to be here. You don't know how much longer you got. That's why you got to do the best you got with what you got. So stay prayerful. Stay in church. You always got a friend over that way. Please don't get too depressed. Please, don't get too worried about things you can't control. Keep him first. That's super important. Now, a lot of adjustments come with getting old. Now, for me, I've said in the past, how I felt about work and whatnot, but lately, I've been enjoying work. They've made some changes, and I'm making some changes and some adjustments. Some are strategic, but I'm adjusting. And I'm enjoying myself a little bit more. Now, they enjoying me a little bit more. So we're going to see how that's going to work. I don't know yet. They enjoy me a little more than I would like them to enjoy me. So we're going to see. But not too much on that because things can change as I'm still looking for some adjustments that maybe they can't even control. And they know that. I've been communicating a little more freely about some things. And so they know how I feel. But I'm happier than I used to be. So again, you got to keep adjusting, figuring it out. Now, don't be too overconfident at work now. Be careful. There was this one guy I saw who seemed like he was a coach at a school or something. And I guess he used to do some backflips. Now, one day, y'all, I'm going to be able to put up, the video and you're going to be able to see it pop up on the screen and I'm going to play it for you and we're going to watch it together. But you know what I saw. And if you follow me, I'm probably going to post it throughout the week. So follow me there. And that's how we be really tapped in. So lock in. But God thought he was going to still be able to do a backflip. Again, Father Time, going to tell the truth all the time. God always telling the truth. And God said, brother, you could do a couple things, but not all of the things you think you can do. And he landed flat on his face. No lie. Flat on his face. So, know your lane. Practice at home first. Don't just be thinking you could do what you used to do. Take your time. That's all I'm saying. I told y'all a long time ago, that little bump on the toe, it hurt a little different the older you get. It don't recover the same like it used to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I keep hitting my head a lot. Look, I'm trying to be more careful. I need to start wearing a hard hat around the house. I don't know. But take your time. That's all I'm saying. Now, part of getting old, we got to go places a little early. Now, being at the bowling alley, I see a lot of the old people be bowling around 1, 2 o'clock. Sometimes 10 o'clock. I said, oh, okay. They start sipping around 12:30. They get to eat, snack around. They love the little bowling alley food. I said, okay. It is what it is. They might cook at home. This might be a treat meal, maybe. I don't know. But they back at home about 6:30, 8 o'clock. They in the bed, early before the trouble, before the lights go down all the way. Now it's getting dark a little early, so we need to be inside more like 5:30, 6 o'clock. But you know what I mean. I think they got it figured out. Again, the older you get, you got to see who handling it right, who enjoying themselves, but doing it in a different way. Not like people used to be doing, not like you used to be doing it. Who adjusting? Oh, y'all don't want just. Oh, y'all don't want just. But teach. Again, some of y'all gonna be having them grandkids a little early. Now me, I'm prayerful. That's why I'm in church. Keep them in church, Lord. Tiana Taylor had her daughter reciting some Bible chapters. So I love that. Shout out to you, Tiana Taylor. See, when you're raising them right, they got to know some of those things. I'm not saying everything, but can they? Can they do a few? Not everything, but can they do a few things? All they know are, social media. We gonna get to it though, but a lot of times that's all they know. And that might get you a few things, but that's not getting you the things you're gonna need to succeed out here. You need to be a little more well-rounded. That's what I'm saying. Balance, good balance. And look, you got to embrace being old. You got to stop thinking you're younger than you really are. Embrace them gray hairs, okay? Embrace dressing your age. How about that? A lot of y'all don't know how to dress at the age you're at. Now, a lot of y'all don't know how to do that because you're trying to attract different age groups. Hey. I get it. I get it. Hey, ladies, I get it. I get it. When people were younger, they wanted to dress a little, a little older looking to attract a little older crowd. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to be in church. I don't know. It's hard. It's tough out there, y'all. It's tough. We all done been through some things, including myself. I'm not no snitching. No snitching. Especially not on yourself. Not from back in the day. There's definitely statute of limitations on yourself from back in the day. Facts. So move forward in life, y'all. Move forward. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. I remember Steve Harvey said something long time ago. You got to move forward in life. You got to look forward. Worry about what's in front, not what's in behind. Okay, move forward. Okay, forward thinking. Okay, that's what it's about. Positivity, not negativity. There's both in everything. It's not always 50-50, but there's both. It's what you want to choose to focus on. That's what's important. Keep that in mind. Now, for me, you see, bow tie season, baby. That's what we all about, bow tie season. I've always been on that. So mainly because I can't tie regular ties. So, I taught myself how to tie, bow ties a long time ago to try to be different. I've always wanted to be different. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but, I haven't been doing this too often. But as I've been trying to, spice things up in my own life, in my own personality, in my own, confidence, and just coming back into the pod to be inspired to record, to show myself. You have to be confident in yourself. Again, you don't have to be 100% confident, but you got to have some. So for me, it's definitely started with dressing, and looking good in what you're dressing in. A lot of y'all be one way or the other. Some of y'all look really good and can't dress. Some of y'all can dress and, but not too much. I didn't say who. Don't ask me. I don't want to say. I'm a lie. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear me. I'm sorry. I'm nice. I'm nicer than you think I am, because Ain't my business. Ain't my burden to bear for real, and if you like it, I love it. I mean, now if you really want to know, then I'm gonna tell you. But I'm just saying, I'm not going out my way to like just be ugly to nobody. Like, why? Again, help and support if somebody really in your life and really need the help and the support. But outside of that, you gotta be better, about picking and choosing how to be disrespectful or not. And usually you don't have to ever be disrespectful. Hey, embrace being old, okay? Embrace the gray hair. All right. You say I got a few. I got a few coming. Embrace it. A lot of people look good with the gray hair. And again, I think a lot of people look good with the gray hair just mainly because people are more confident wearing their gray hair. They're not hiding it. Starting to be a little more expensive to be dyeing it anyway. But at the end of the day, if you like it, then everybody else will like it. You have to accept things anyway, so you might as well start early in life. Now, some things you don't have to accept. Some things you can go to the gym and work on. Now, while you're at the gym, again, I think there should be a little more of some better etiquette. I believe, what you wear at the gym says a lot about why you're at the gym. Now, a lot of people be working out. I'm not going to lie. I don't care what their outfit look like. A lot of people just look good and they wear stuff to show off that they look good. Some people who don't like the people who dress the way they dress at the gym is because they can't dress like that. Now, I just want to throw that out there. Now, I also want to say to those who can dress like that you all sending messages, that you all being talked about, good and bad. Now, again, a lot of y'all be on social media. A lot of y'all still be bringing those stands to be able to record yourself all the time, And I told y'all in the first episode, please leave all recording devices at home in 2025. Let's just work out. Socialize a little bit more in person. Again, you're recording yourself to then go socialize on social media, but you're not talking to the people while you're at the gym. Again, very interesting. If you really want to meet people, join workout classes at the gym. If you're really lonely, go talk to real people in person. You don't have to run to social media to tell all your business, to share all your thoughts about everything, okay? Now, I want you to join every Monday on YouTube to check me out, to hear what I got to say, my little perspectives, my little POV. Now, we watch the news, y'all won't hear journalism, fake journalism. I went to school, not for journalism, but I'm just saying, I got good POV. Come check your boy out. But my point is, you can find other ways to socialize. You can find other ways to meet people. You can find other ways to make the next steps of your life be more adventurous for you. But get off of social media and using it for that way. Please. Now, in addition, hey fellas, you got to know how to dress at the gym too a little bit. It's all right to invest in some workout gear. Some real tights, fellas. You don't have to go ahead and be wearing the boxers and the briefs in the sauna, all right? They sweat a little too easily. I tried it early on, super early on in my sauna career, okay? I'm just saying, sweat real easily. You just might not want to wear that, fellas. I'm just trying to give you some tips. That's all. This is a helpful podcast, all right? So be careful. Now, look, also, some more etiquette, fellas. Look, you can't be staring at the ladies. Like I was saying, ladies, when y'all dressing, fellas be looking. Now, again, some ladies say it's okay to look. It's not okay to stare. It's okay to peek. It's okay to peekaboo. Okay, that's it. Kendrick Lamar said peekaboo. We gonna say peekaboo on the Say It With Your Chest podcast too. Because that's all it is. And You got eyes. God gave you these eyes to look, not to talk. That's the next tip. Please, looking don't mean go talk. You need to be called upon to go talk. And even when you're called upon, don't mean you still need to go talk. Sometimes looking is okay to then move on and go on about your business. Because guess what, fellas? You might not want what it looked like. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, but it's usually probably not what you want. But you don't know if you don't try, I guess. I don't know. A lot of fellas say that. I don't say that. So again, trial and error in life. You gon' make some mistakes though. So I don't know how much you want to try. I think people should be smart about the decisions that they make. Make sure you think, the movements you're making support the type of person you are. Don't just be doing stuff, just be doing stuff. A lot of people not doing things with purpose. A lot of people not doing things with intent. Again, everybody don't have to be on the same page 100%, but don't mean you have to be out intentionally hurting people. So communicate. Now, hey fellas, I don't think you need to be making eye contact either. Put your head down. The ladies turn your way, turn away. You're not supposed to be looking. You're not supposed to be staring. So why are you making eye contact when they look your way? Hey, keep your distance on the machines. Now, this not just for the fellas, ladies. Sometimes, social distancing is real. I don't know. I think sometimes there still should be some type of sanitary etiquette outside of just wiping down the machines. Now, if you want to have conversation, again, do the opposite. If you're trying to be respectful and you're not trying to talk, maybe you want to go ahead and skip a machine or two. That's all. And look, I'm not going to lie to you. If you don't have your headphones, if you don't have the best type of headphones, the noise cancellation headphones, okay? That also means cancellation of other people's conversations, okay? That's the type of headphones I use at the gym because you're going to always be kind of close to people. So I'm not that nosy. I'm not really trying to hear what everybody else saying. So make sure you can be right for the gym while you're at the gym to be able to truly do what you need to do, which is to work out, to improve yourself at the gym. Some of y'all just be sitting there playing on your phone. Hey, look, you got to start somewhere. We all have been there, but just know that's not the goal, And if you're doing that, make sure you're going 5 days a week like a regular job, because a lot of y'all be playing at your job like that. So play at the gym and put in the same amount of hours while you playing. Again, it just depends on the efficiency and what you're doing. If you're not really doing nothing, then you need to be there more. If you're really handling your business, you might could be there for an hour or two and go on about your business. A lot of y'all not there for the right reasons. That's why the results aren't happening for you. Unfortunately, again, no judgment this way. Because I think as long as we love ourselves, it's more than just loving ourselves, okay? You got to really take care of yourselves. I'm not going to lie to you today, okay? MLK wasn't lying to you, okay? So we're not going to lie to you. We don't lie to you like that, so we're not going to start. You got to take care of yourself. There's a reason why things are going the way they're going, so, let's help ourselves. Again, let's surround ourselves with the right type of environment to help ourselves. Now, I'm changing my gym environment very soon. I said a while back, again, you got to cut costs. I've already put a plan in place to cut the gym. I believe I need to start spending less money on things I can kind of do myself, especially when I realize that I'm doing these things and spending these, dollars this way out of convenience, to cater to my laziness. Even at some point, I'll have to cut the car wash. I've done on one of the other videos, there's a segment where I talk about going through the car wash. And I think it's super important to, use the car wash. I'm not going to lie. And I don't think I'm going to cut that expense. Again, get the lowest package. But my point is, you need to cut what you can cut. And at some point in life, you need to not just cater to your bad habits. You need to break the bad habits to not have to do unnecessary things, in that department. I know we don't always look at it like that, but we're not as efficient as we think we are, and there's a lot of room for minimal corrections that could give, a lot of efficient type of results on the back end. So again, get out your own way a lot of times. And, for me, that's another thing I want to do. Again, I got a plan because I'm, been in the gym very consistently. But again, it's been over a year that I've done that. And now I feel confident enough to where I can say maybe we invest in a few more things. But, we start just going outside and walking. That's for free. It don't always have to be equipment. Sometimes it's just getting them steps in for real. A lot of times we wasn't going to the gym back in the day. Grandparents and our parents wasn't going to the gym back in the day. A lot of times it's just what you're eating and the lifestyle you live. So make better lifestyle adjustments. Now look, I'm just out here trying to get y'all some free game. I'm not going to lie to you. Trying to be helpful. That's all. Trying to be super helpful. Now, there's a difference now between old men and old women now. I just want to throw this out there. Throw this out here. Okay. Hey, young men and young women, hey, I just want to give y'all some free game at the end of the day. Some thoughts that I had that I just want to share again. Another perspective. It's not the only way, but this might be a different way that someone might want to put in their back pocket. That's all. For additional consideration at times when needed. Now, there's a difference between old men and old women. Young men and young women too. Some people like what they like. Some people like them young, some people like them old, some people like what could benefit them at the time. So be careful, everybody. Be careful. Convenience. I don't like that. I have standards in place to help me, protect me from some of those things, just through my many struggles, my many, experiences along the way, my journeys. I loved all my journeys. See, I'm not, ungrateful of the good and the bad. To me, I look at everything as growing opportunities, learning opportunities. Again, you make mistakes. You say you're sorry. You apologize. You ask for forgiveness. Again, forgiveness starts with the Lord. Because a lot of times, you young and dumb. You're not perfect. Everybody make mistakes. And guess what? It wasn't just you doing something. Again, everybody got to take that up with the Lord. But we all done did things. We all got to learn from it. And the more you experience life, the more you should learn, the better you should become if you're holding yourself accountable, if you're truly growing and learning from those mistakes. Now, hey, look, like I said, a lot of y'all like what y'all like based on y'all eyes, not with y'all mind. Sometimes, just because it look good, sometimes you got to have standards in place to say, no, that's a little too young, or no, that's a little too old. Okay. Again, like I said, some people just think 18 and up, it's fair game. Again, I mind my business. I'm looking, but I'm minding my business, and I see what y'all be doing. And it be looking kind of nasty, especially y'all who not, at least in the gym, trying to blend in a little bit better. Take care of yourselves to try to fit in a little bit more. Be able to afford the lifestyle, to hang with the type of crowd, a little bit more. Again, some of y'all looking like onks and cougars, and not on the good way. Again, I don't know. I'm not judging. They got a lot of terminologies that, I'm not hip to. Calling them, the YNs out here. Close your ears. Those who don't like the curses, I ain't gonna say what it is. I say I'm trying to do better. I ain't gonna say, but the YNs, you know what it is. Hey, I stay away from the YNs too. YNs, I ain't gonna hold you. When you get up to a certain age, YNs is for anybody. It is my kid age group. I ain't gonna hold you. All them, I won't stay away from. I like my kid. I love my kid, but everybody around her age demographic got to go for me. I'm not looking to, be around like that. They say, okay, I say, you know, I don't like other people's kids. Sorry. Not that I don't love people in the world. It's just that for me, everybody parent differently. So I would like to respect the difference, but we all do different things, and I don't really do what y'all be doing, and so it kind of bothers me sometimes when I'm out here. Okay. So, but I get it. I'm minding my business, but you know, like I said, I can't be around everybody because we do different things. So, you know, know who you're around, but there's some terminology out here. Just know where you at. Just know where you at. They say, hey fellas, 15 to 35, you big bro, okay? 38 to 48, you unk, and 49 and up, old head and pops. Now, the older you get, the more you start being offended with some of them categories because you start changing where you fit in the category. That's all I mean. The more you start being offended by things, it's because you changing. Again, the clock keeps ticking, whether you like it or not. So, hey, ladies, I looked up y'all categories too. They like to, surround and label y'all around, the feline, cat category. Hey, I'm just reading. I'm just the messenger a little bit. That's all. At least in this case. They say, hey ladies, beautiful ladies, wonderful ladies. Where will we be without you, ladies? You know, 18 to 21, the Wildcats. Hey, stay away from that, fellas. Again, have you some standards? I get it. I don't know. I don't want to mind your business, but standards, please do better. A lot of options in the world. Do better. Please do better. Please do better. It looks nasty. Um, but I'm just reporting. I'm just reporting the news. Reporting. I don't know. This ain't even news, but it's funny news to me, and it's going on. And again, that's what we're looking at. So hey, 22 to 29, Lynx. I guess that's another cat. I think I know what that is. I remember learning that back in the day. Hey, 30, 39, you Pumas. You know, a lot of y'all wearing them Pumas now. Pumas back in style. Okay, I guess everybody wearing everything now. Cause we in a recession. We going broke. Some of the stuff looking better. Okay, hey, not all is going broke, but some of us, money getting tight. Okay, money getting tight this way too. So that's why we got a podcast. Again, don't support that way yet. Just listen. But again, 40 to 49, the Cougars. We've been hearing about your Cougars for a minute because them Cougars been out. They've been outside. Certain age groups you're not gonna hear about, right away. But 40, 49, I don't know. Maybe a lot happens and changes around that time. I'm not sure, but they say 50 and up. Jaguars. Them new Jaguar vehicles, the cars, they look pretty nice. So again, I think the older you get, the older your eyes get, you start saying, hey, okay, if you're single, maybe. A lot of y'all may be in a lot of the wrong areas, but again, there's options. That's all I'm trying to present to you. There's options. So be smart. That's all I want to say. I just want to share some game. Be smart. Again, everybody not there for the right reasons. Ladies are okay with whatever sometimes. Fellas are okay with just your looks, ladies. Again, people not there for the right things. You have to communicate. Now again, people gonna lie, so What you gonna do when people lie? Again, I think the more upfront you are, the more you don't just put yourself all the way out there all the time without at least, making sure you're receiving something. Some of the times, again, don't have to be mutual in every aspect. But in a feeling, you have to feel like you're being fulfilled just as much as they're getting, from you what they want. So everybody should be being fulfilled 50-50, not necessarily doing the same work 50-50. Again, that's how I look at it. Again, do you? Everybody here 50-50 and want, I can't do that. Everybody think money. We know everybody don't have 50-50. Okay. We understand. But I should feel like I'm getting 50% of happiness from you, and you should be, getting 50% from me. And you feel good about those things, and we feel good about each other, and that's how we work together. Again, it's not that it's a transaction, but there are transactions in place to keep everybody in place. If you're trying to be there. Now, a lot of y'all don't want to do nothing. That's why y'all keep starting over. But I'm not saying nothing. I'm minding my business. A lot of y'all there for the kids. A lot of y'all there for the money. I don't want to, they say, hey, the fellas who, don't spend no money, they call brokies now. Dang. I heard that song, I said, dang, Lotto, it's a bop. I love the song. I be playing the song, when I'm DJing, I'm saying, I don't, I be playing the song sometimes. It's nice little bop. But my point is, I'm still a lightweight offended, anytime people think your love comes from the amount of money you spend. How you feel about a person is justified in the dollars, and where we can go, where we can celebrate each other, where we can go eat out at, and the amount of money we spend on the activities. Nobody cook no more at home. It's not a treat to do things anymore. It's an obligation. We don't do things at home. We don't entertain at home. We don't socialize with each other at home. We don't, go to each other's houses anymore. We don't do small things anymore. Everything is obligated and required, even in your friends, not only in your relationships. So, we've been living above our means and enjoying ourselves, but it's not much of a foundation we gonna be, leaving behind. And I'm not gonna hold you. The people before us, our family before us, didn't do all those things, and they had a lot of the things that we inspire to have. But we don't want to do a lot of the things that, they was doing, and how they was doing things, and how they was accepting some things, and how they was doing their part with some things. So again, we got to change our mindset. 2025, be coming kind of fast. I ain't gonna hold you. 40 got here kind of fast. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember, I remember the days, so much has happened since then. I don't know. All I'm just gonna say, y'all, be careful. Be careful. Spending money don't get what it don't always do what it say, ladies. Sometimes it's the opposite, Sometimes, the one spending the money don't look the best. Maybe don't have the best attitudes. Might use their money in the wrong ways as well. Again, you benefiting, but you might have to deal with some things because of the money. I don't know. I know we don't like to look at it like that. We like to think we can have it all, but a lot of times, we usually get it all through what we've done, what we've earned, what we've worked for, not necessarily, out the gate, on the first day, it usually come over time, I don't know when this has changed, but people's standards sometimes are a little too high. Again, you should have standards in place to protect yourself, not necessarily only provide for yourself. I don't know. But we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta be more intentional. Gotta be more intentional in life. The money is not always the answer, but the fellas who don't spend the money, they say they talk too much. They say, they got some, non-masculine traits if they in the kitchen cooking, or, they dress too well sometimes, I don't know. Communicate and talk too much. I don't know. I believe there should be some balance. Hey, fellas, tighten up. Can't be one way and can't be the other way. You need to be able to do both. Now, I get it. Everybody not going to always make it easy on both sides, because it's not like we was taught. So we got to go through some things. We got to trial and error some things. We got to adjust. We got to communicate. Communication is key. Very key. Number one key. Communicate. But a lot of y'all don't want to talk. A lot of y'all ain't talking about nothing. But let's do better. We going to do better. We going to focus on the positive. We're not just going to be negative. We not. We can't. We just can't keep doing it. A lot of y'all was hoping and praying that TikTok was going to come back and look what happened. Nah, look, I ain't going to hold you. They was playing with y'all. It was part of the plan. Trump said he's saving TikTok when he the one who said they need to go. So, I mean, we out here playing around. They out here playing with you right in front of your face, and you falling for it. A lot of y'all falling for it. I don't know why. And it seemed like a lot of y'all was confused when y'all act like y'all didn't know what companies y'all love to support and who own them. Like, a lot of things come from China. But y'all just be doing stuff. Y'all just be following the trends, and the trends be set by the people who want you to follow the trends. So, again, a lot of y'all not thinking straight. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is where we at. It's very sad a little bit that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. actually died trying to fight, and we still, we still here, in some areas. We better. We a lot better. A lot of evolution. Tons of growth. But in some key areas, we shouldn't be still fighting in some of these areas. We still shouldn't be struggling. We shouldn't be perfect, but we should have a little more love within. We should. A lot more love within. A lot more love within. I spread love. I don't know. This podcast, tough love. Tough love. That's what your boy be about. That's who I am. I know I ain't everybody cup of tea. I know. Tough love this way though. I really do give tough love. Cause I love too much. But I've learned to love my way. Again, my adjustments, cause I'm doing it because one, I be saying I don't want to do it, and I still find myself doing it. That's why I'm always complaining about the same stuff, because it's like, dang, I be frustrated, that people don't receive me the way I wish people receive me. But, I said on the very, very, very first episode of the podcast, please, I know I always talk about support. Hey, look, one day, go back, listen to the very first audio. I know it might not sound the best. I don't know how it was sounding, but in there, I share why I started the pod, in a brief synopsis. I really just wanted to talk to my friends. Not that I was trying to have my friends call me again. Nothing has changed in 2025. My point, is that, hey, at some point, I used to talk to a lot of people, and you get older, you grow apart. A lot of times nothing happened. It's just we evolve. We got our own lives to live. And guess what? We got shit to do. And we're not connected like we used to. Therefore, we shouldn't be talking. And I'm super private. And if I'm not super connected like we used to, I don't talk. I don't share. I don't give nothing worth anything. Unfortunately. I've always been like that. I know people didn't know that, but I'm still like that. I was saying the other day, I am a little worse than Drake, I think. But we get to that later. But I think I just in how I respond. But I'm a little more holier, so it's not necessarily in an evil way. But not too much on me. But yeah, y'all was about to lose your mind when TikTok was going away, I see. But Trump played y'all. He been playing y'all for a long time. He know how to do what he do. And y'all falling for it every time, man. It is what it is, Now we just sitting back watching and hoping and praying. Now you just see people saying, hey, Trump, I just, hope you do right this time. Okay, don't hold your breath, but whatever. If you wanted him to do right, you would have got somebody else to be in there who was going to do right. But you want him to get in there, so we're going to see what he going to do. And that's how that works. And when you really ready to recognize that people got to already be doing the things you want them to be doing before you select them, not hoping they going to do or hoping you could change their mind all the way. We need some strong foundational things. And then say, okay, I could work with the other little 15%. A lot of people good, a lot of people real good, but you ready to let go of the little measly 5-10%. Because you don't want to work harder. Because you don't want to do more. Everybody want to do the bare minimum for the maximum amount of results. Again, if you want more, I promise you, do more. You want to see more? Do more. That's whether you're single, that's whether you're in something, you're out of something, you're in between something. Do more. With whoever. But do more if you want more. Again, time ain't going to be here. 40-year-old, whoo. I've been claiming it. We 40 before 40, but happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you, but happy birthday to me too. Hey, look, sorry, but no sorry. Y'all got to really get a real job in 2025. I thought some of this other stuff was supposed to be a hustle. See, that's why the world getting to be the way it is, because to some degree, we don't have enough balance. Now, hey, look, a lot of y'all look like y'all lost your mind during them few little days. Now, I'm not really keeping up like that, but people be talking like they be truly contemplating with, harming themselves. And I don't even like talking like that. Again, super religious, so I don't really believe in that. I don't think that's our right. I don't think it's the police right either. So I don't really believe in guns, but not too much on that right now. We always about that, so check out the other episodes. But y'all really don't want to work. Y'all really don't want to listen to no one. We live in a world right now where people don't want to dress up. People don't want to dress to impress. People don't want to work together. And y'all are willing to harm yourselves versus apply yourselves. People rather play games to entertain others, and everything's a joke for money. Everybody are willing to show their lives, their families, their bodies for money. And it's crazy because they say all the time that there's some other countries be laughing at us, in some aspects. So, we do great things, in a lot of areas. But in some other areas, there's some people not necessarily thinking we, get it all the way. So I hope you get it all the way. That's why I'm here to help. Because again, sometimes, I be on social media too much too. It's not, a you thing, it's a we thing. We all have to have better balance. We all can't just be having things to do in our lives, but be watching to see what else be going on. I know in the past where I've been watching other people podcasts and I needed to edit my own podcast or I needed to go and record, but I'm constantly just watching others, supporting others. When I have things to do for me, I'm limiting my own self to some degree, limiting my own progression to some degree. I set parameters around myself to be able to make sure that, hey, if you say you want something, you got to really put in the work. But again, it's not easy. Again, you don't want to pay for people to tell you things you can tell yourself. You don't need the gym trainer. You just need to go to the gym. It's just, a real thing. Establish better lifestyle habits. But again, TikTok not going to be here forever. They ain't say it's here forever. They say maybe extension. I don't know. Again, they playing with y'all. I wish y'all find something else to do, but we're not going to talk too much about that. Hey, y'all saw that lady who was the flight attendant who she was making her last final little TikTok and lost her job. That airline, I don't remember who it was. They didn't like that. They said no. But maybe she going to meet a celebrity, a ball player. In a Kanye workout song back in the day, she might meet somebody, who saved her, I guess. I don't know what her purpose was to do that. I know sometimes we just want to have a good time, show ourselves doing good things. But there are things we can't do. And if we want to do what we want, there's things that come with that. That's all. That's the world we live in. There's nowhere in the world where we get to do whatever we want. God got a lot of rules. I ain't gonna hold you. God got a lot of standards. We break them rules every day. I ain't gonna lie. That's why a lot of y'all don't go to church, because too many rules in there. Too many standards. A lot of y'all don't like standards. A lot of y'all want what you want, but do what you want to do. So, again, we don't want to listen to nobody. It start at church. We go to church, we listen there. We might be able to maneuver a lot more in the world. But, again, I'm not saying everybody got to go to every same church. I'm not telling you what church to go to. I'm just saying go to church. Go listen to somebody. Believe in somebody. Talk to somebody other than yourself. Sometimes other than just your mom and your daddy. That's all I'm saying. Other than your little friends, some people who ain't doing better than you. Talk to somebody who you look up to. Who your mentor. Who you believe in. Who you could say in your life right now be giving you good quotes. Shout out to Zoe again. See, I like it when people listen to the pod. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll shout you out every pod. I talk about you every pod. Shout out Noah Can't Slid, you know what I mean? He slid over. He left me a little present, you know what I mean? One day, close friend. He close friend, but he slid me something, and I might welcome y'all to our close friend, you know what I mean, for 99 cents down the line. But the point is, shout out Zoe. Zoe be, letting your boy know when he say something. Hey, I like that. He said when you said that was on point. I said, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Playboy. Let me know you're listening. Again, thank you to everybody who hollering. I don't care if it's just been a handful of episodes. I appreciate you. People don't show love. This is Say With Your Chest With Love podcast over here. Not Diddy love, no Diddy, but love. The right kind of love, though. The right kind of love. You know what I mean? Tough love. We gonna keep it a buck. She ain't supposed to be doing that at her job. You ain't supposed to be doing that at your job. I thought about doing it at my job, though, one time. I was coming up with ideas. I thought maybe. I said, it will be nice content. I'm not showing you, the job for anybody who eventually get to this. I won't do it. I decided not to. But my point is, I thought about it. And I said, why? Because I want to talk while I'm at work. That means I'm not working. I can lose my job. Right then and there. I thought about it right then and there. See, when people making the decisions that they making, I don't be having no sympathy because I know you didn't think about it. Even in your own personal life, the people around you in your own personal life who be messing up all the time, it's okay to let them know. I know you ain't thinking about me like that. You think about this or that, but you really wasn't thinking about me. That's why you made the mistake. You got to think through it. I think through my stuff all the way. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. But I be trying. And I start by trying to think through things as best as I can. Moving forward, I want to go ahead and, just like I've done previously, send some prayers, some more love to California, to those in the Los Angeles areas, those I know, I used to know. I hope everything's going well. Sometimes you could be all right, but somebody might not be. I think everybody be having friends or old acquaintances that they might have, came in contact with over the time, where they might go ahead and be worried for those people, concerned. A lot of people be crying for people that they don't even know. So, hey, you can have love in your heart for strangers. You should have some love in your heart at the end of the day. But I hope all is well. You're not seeing as much coverage as I would like to see, See, for me, the only LA I really know, especially in my music taste, used to be The Game when he was releasing music. And I see he out there helping his city try to rebuild. I see he's speaking on behalf of his city. And somebody asked him if he could do something different, if he could shine a little more light to some things, what would it be? He said, there's some black communities that's been affected. I don't remember the name. I'm going to follow back up with that on the next episode. But they need some more coverage. I'm giving some coverage, look into that, follow up. But they say there's a lot of people who have been affected by these homes. At the end of the day, everybody lost homes, no matter where you live, that were affected, but how he presented it, he say, but some of these homes are $1 million homes. So maybe those people might could rebuild a little faster, versus maybe some of these other communities where these already some, impoverished type communities, or at least not $1 million homes, where it might take these people, these also some black people, they also look like me. He trying to shine some light and some attention on, people who look like him, where they need some help. Do your part a little bit. He seemed like he doing his part. I used to like his music. He looked like he stood for something. He rapped for him, but he had some diversity. I like that a little bit. Balance a little bit in his music. He gave you bops. You knew where he was from. You knew what he did. But you mind your business. And he still gave you some good songs. But you got some other people who, I want to retract some statements I made on one of the old episodes. I said someone's album was pretty good. I want to say it wasn't as good as it is now, as I hear it after seeing what he did recently, Mr. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Bro, why you retracting your statements, bro? I thought it was an issue if, anybody go support, and now you supporting. Everybody congratulating out here. Everybody front and center. You, Soldier Boy, Nelly already out here defending himself. Bruh, you should have just stayed quiet with the other ones, or at least hoop and holler like Soldier Boy be doing. Look, I love y'all black men. I appreciate it. I just want y'all to present what y'all doing the way Y'all doing it, not the other way. Not hide behind it while you cash the check. That's all I'm saying. We know it's about the money. Soldier Boy said it was about the money. He said ain't nobody reached out to him. He said Trump holler. He don't care he being used. See, that's the piece that's getting me. They don't care that they being used. They don't care that they not helping the bigger cause, that they indirectly hurting themselves in the streets where it really count. The money you making over this way not necessarily gonna protect you from, some of the injustices that you might experience. Maybe not you, because you make a lot of money, but maybe people maybe people you deal with. Everybody not gonna benefit like you. And you didn't always benefit, so you can understand what it used to be like when you didn't have money. That's all I think some of us saying. Some of y'all looking like Roseanne out here making music videos out here supporting Trump. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. I know you don't think it looked like that, but it really looked like that. So I don't know, guys. I told y'all, when you on Ozempic, Mr. Buster Rhymes, respectfully, I believe it comes with side effects. I think that was the thing. You're going to look more skinnier than you thought you would look. You did good, but you did too good. Sometimes you don't need to do that good that fast. That's what they be saying. You got to find a way to offset it. It be doing too much, but not too much on y'all, but you back in the news, not about that. But I think this one of the side effects. Maybe some rage. I don't know, sir, but I read briefly that your assistant. I don't know. I think we should put hands on people. I'm on your side, sir. I don't know the situation. I'm just saying, it come with the Ozempic is all I was saying. I'm also trying to preach to my community about how they should stay away from the Ozempic and get back in the gym. I gave all them tips about the gym so you could get into the gym. Okay, that's why I'm just saying so you could get away from the Ozempic because of the side effects. I'm just pointing out the side effects portion of it, okay? Sorry, no shade this way. I want all the love and support. I like the new music. But I'm just saying Ozempic got side effects. Moving forward, hey, Mr. Method Man, now you be in the gym. Now I'm just shining light on good black fathers right here. Spotlight, Black History Month, early. I don't know why, sidebar. I don't know why they allowed Trump to do this on MLK holiday. All right, moving forward. Method Man, again, highlighting good black fathers. When I see him doing good things, I don't know if he great in all his aspects. Can you be positive? I see positivity. He beat up his daughter's ex-boyfriend, supposedly, allegedly. I like that. I'm with that. Ex-boyfriends, future ex-boyfriends. Listen to episode, this might be 7. When you hear it, season 6, okay. Your boy, me, Bailey's dad. We beating you up on spot. Like, we not fearful of you at all. The YNs, the big bros. I guess I'm Unc, so we not worried about Uncs either. We in the gym, so just letting y'all know, and we gonna stay in the gym until we no longer could get in the gym. Now, I just want to let you know some of the rules for dating my daughter. I got a sign. I'm going to show it to you on IG. Follow your boy on IG, please. Maybe. There's a selection process. Don't everybody, okay? Come with good intentions. Again, don't be nosy. You got to contribute too. You will get deleted. Anyway, rules for dating my daughter. I got a sign. Something I found. I be, around doing things I shouldn't be doing. Buying unnecessary things. So I got a sign. 8 rules. That's it. It's not that many. Have standards in your life. Start somewhere. They may be adjusted if you make a lot of money, sir, and you want to pay for things for your father-in-law. Now we talking. Now you got my ear, dog. All right, but until then, have a job. See how I started? Have a job. That's rule number one. Two, understand I don't really like you like that. I'm not here for you. Okay? It's not about you, bruh. You wanna join. So you like me. That's what it's about. Or you need to like me. That's rule number 9. But that wasn't up there. 3, I am everywhere. I can be to anybody. I let her know right now that I'm technically only a phone call away. I know you don't know, but I am. By any means. Now I'm more Malcolm X. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little more Malcolm X. I'm a little more in between. But on this issue, I'm super Malcolm, okay? I'm super Malcolm, okay? Super Malcolm, okay? I am. I'm big Malcolm, please, okay? Because I'm everywhere. 4, you make her cry, I make you cry. Now, see, I only know that because I make her cry. Not because I'm trying to. Just I be trying to talk and they don't be wanting to hear that, and it just be, okay. Not too much on that. Number 5, be home 30 minutes early, please, okay? I like punctuality. 6, if you lie to me, I will find out. Number 7, she is my princess, not your conquest. But hey, look, I get the game. I understand. You just got to bring something to the table. Be consistent. 8, I don't mind going to jail, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. I'm not that afraid. So what you want to do? So again, you'll see the sign later on, but those are the rules. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. So, Mr. Method Man, congratulations to you, sir. Our first Black History Spotlight before Black History. Now, moving forward, a little light mode, music news. Not too much. Why y'all playing with Mr. Luther Vandross's legacy like that? I told y'all, Mr. Kendrick Lamar, you shouldn't have. Why you did that to the song? And then look, did you trigger some of this attention? Oh, because I like Big Luther, but I'm just saying, we know, but we be quiet. Could we be minding our business? We don't want to talk about it. He can't be here to be able to say nothing. See how y'all be playing with people? Y'all be really playing with people like that, but not too much on y'all today. Black History Month. We got to come together. It's so easy to believe whatever you want to believe based on your own biases and look the other way when it's convenient. Crazy. Well, outside of, music, there's always some TV, some movies, a little news real quick. I saw that Alvin was back in the news again saying he broke. Cosby Show didn't come with no residuals. I guess all the money, went straight to, Mr. Cosby. I guess I'm not sure. A lot of Jello pudding, but very interesting, very sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the classics you would think, contracts would have been set up, but they didn't know this stuff was gonna be that good. They didn't know they was really gonna be as big as they was gonna be. A lot of them be in the news. So it's interesting to see how it's going to be. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. They looking good. I like what I see. Y'all hate it. Y'all doubt it. And she keep coming back to let you know she with her man. So move around that, please. Because guess what? I'm going to let you know. I don't think they didn't have kids. And if so, it's not that many. And they still a little young. And even people who not that young still having kids or desire and should desire and still have time. So you still got time to get your stuff together, people. You don't have to rush. Don't have to settle yet. You do have to make adjustments. A lot of adjustments quickly if you're looking for the results to speed up as well. You ready for something to change? How ready are you to change? That's all I want to throw out there. You slow, it's slow. What you want to do? But not too much on them because they doing good right now. But y'all was hating. Just wanted to point that out. Who else be kind of hating sometimes? Somebody I like, somebody I support. Publicly, Mr. Shannon Sharp, I support you, bro. I watch your show. I like your shows. I like what you be doing, my brother. You know what I mean? I like it. However, some of your interviews, you be kind of hating a little bit. You be investigating a little bit more. Leading forward with some of your questions. Just throw that out there. But I like your new interview with Donnell Rollins. Check that out. I support other people's stuff. Support mine. You see how I do that? They don't know me. I don't know them. This is just quality stuff. Everybody be looking for something to watch at home or while they at work. Here goes some recommendations. That's what I be doing. Tough love. But again, they gonna give you some stuff you don't want to hear. Just like I didn't necessarily want to hear one of my favorite comedians, Donnell Rollins, tell Shannon Sharp his thoughts on why sometimes it's okay to support those that don't look like you, who stand up for things that don't always support you, although they are good to you. Yeah, I said that good. On the first try. I'm going to keep that in. I didn't like his position on that. And that's most people's position. It's about themselves. It's about, well, I'm good, so I'm not that affected. I get it. I see it, but what you want me to do, basically. And I understand. It puts you in a tough position. It make you choose a side. That's why it's called tough love. Now, if you gave tough love to some of your friends and your family members, then they might make better decisions. Then they might not put you in the position that they be putting you in. Now, I like everything Donnell said. He said, you know, people be looking out in ways everybody ain't looked out before. Like what Soulja Boy be saying. Again, stop hating the presentation and listen to the message. Soulja Boy, right. I hope the fellas hear my message one day. One day, share the message, everybody. Because guess what? I'm not hating. I'm just keeping it a buck. They right. They wish somebody would have reached out to them. And now they finally getting some light, some shine, especially in a time when they might need it a little bit. Hell yeah. I feel that. But it don't look good, fellas. You know what I mean? It don't look good, ladies, when you doing what you be doing. It don't look good to anybody just because we could justify it right now. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, oh, y'all, hey, look, I got to share this one little movie I watched. It's an older movie. I wouldn't normally watch it, but I had to watch it. They had a guy on there called Romany Malco. He was in, I think, Like a Man, too. I like this character. So I was like, dang, I don't think I've seen that movie. Amazon Prime. Again, I like the free shipping, the 2-day shipping. So I'm double dipping with the benefits. And we had to let go Netflix. So get your shit together, Netflix. So anywho's, movie called Purpose Over Prison. I told y'all I like comedies. I like prison movies. I like war type movies. I'm weird like that, whatever. But he was an ex-con who wanted to be a motivational speaker. I said, we got something in common, dog. I think I could. Okay, I don't want to be no preacher, you know, but I think I want to talk a lot for a living and get paid to do it. help me do that, y'all. I don't know. We trying to figure it out. This how we figuring it out. Don't worry about it. We just getting our stuff out. But that's what he was doing. You learn he liked to just talk at the end of the day. But he was good at it. He was helpful. But he wasn't necessarily appreciated. He didn't always go about it the right way. I want y'all to check it out because for me, he showed a lot of things about how driven you got to be sometimes in life when people don't always believe or support you. Even when you coming from what he was coming from. So, and it's a lot when you cheat your way through things and you lie and you're not always upfront. And then when you halfway do things, and then when you all the way do things, but you don't come from, a good reputation, and so I like the storyline. Again, I'm not going to tell you everything about it, but I wanted to let you know that really, really good movie, Purpose Over Prison, Amazon Prime. He even wanted to be a rapper. He had a mixtape. I'm like, dang, okay, dog, dang. He had hustles. See, everybody got hustles, but he didn't want to work. He didn't want to get a 9 to 5. See, he wanted to do TikTok. He didn't want to listen to somebody for real. See, everybody kind of want to dictate their own schedule, but didn't earn it. See, you got to appreciate the journey sometimes. A lot of people don't understand that, it takes time to get to where you see people at. You just want the results. You don't want to do the work, so it kind of is what it is. The results really do come from the work, at some point, having some success in anything came from some struggles, some sacrifice. Take a few steps backwards to take some leaps forward. It just depends on the steps backwards you willing to take. And this man had family issues. He was going through a lot, but still was trying. But again, making mistakes. So, I like that. Now, hey, ladies, I save sports for last. Don't leave, though. Please don't leave, though. It's going to be good. Some of y'all think y'all like sports. Some of y'all want to go hang out during sports. Y'all want to go watch the Super Bowl. I know y'all like Kendrick Lamar. I know y'all want to see if he going to sing that song about Drake. I say he ain't going to say it. That's why the new lawsuit out. But we not here to talk about that right now no more. We already told y'all on the last episode how we feel. And nothing has changed yet. So until then, we don't really have too much to give you. But, ladies, stick around for some brief, last minute, at the end of the episode, sports takes. That's all I'm saying on this episode, please. Hey, bowling been going pretty good, ladies. Hey, bowling been going pretty good. Hey, I also been helping out a few friends of mine at the bowling alley. I done got them their bowling shoes. Nice older couple I love. We've been hanging out and they've been looking out for a long time, and I appreciate them a lot. They like family. Got them some bowling shoes. I know how to get bowling shoes some kind of way in a cheaper way. I like to shop. I like to save money. It is what it is, I got a weird way I could do that, and I'm not impatient. So, and I'm super patient because I'm super frugal. I want the best deal. So I'm also using my auditing skills to make sure I get the best price. And everybody don't want to do that work, but everybody want the new thing, but everybody won't save the most money. Like I said, it's weird. And I only like to help those who help me. So I hooked up my friends. And they liked it more than I thought they would, so I'm happy about that. Good job, T. So that was great. Oh, update. Sidebar. I went to the bowling alley last Thursday. You know, I must have was too focused on that because I was definitely not on my game all the way bowling. But I had my LeBron jersey on again, different color, different color. But I was looking for, oh boy, I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't remember. It was brief last time. I didn't know. I just knew what I wanted to say. I just knew what I wanted to look like. That was it. Wanted to just say, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. See, I come with friendly combativeness, I guess. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But tough love. So I'm coming in, let you know we back again. What you got? But I couldn't find him. I asked a few people, couldn't find him. You know, it is what it is. I really wasn't that focused on it. But through, and eventually I spotted the guy, went over, said hey, introduced myself. We talked, we had a few laughs. Wound up being a cool guy. You know, he wound up having a podcast as well. Exchange info. We might see if we could build some things, you know, see if there's ways to make money together. See, I'm with making money with anyone who's like-minded, who's willing to share the responsibilities, who's willing to do the work within reason. You know, people got to learn to come together. Again, you got to have standards. You got to know that you're not with everything. You got to know what makes sense, what don't make sense. You can't fall for everything. Everybody won't be partners. Don't be partners with everybody. Don't look to be partners with everybody. Don't need a partner to do something. You need you. You need some confidence. You need some belief. You need some trust in somebody higher than you. Okay? And it's just effort. But if you can find somebody who's thinking like you, it's okay to give some things a chance some of the times. And for me, you never know. So shout out to you, Mr. Patrick. He not just the guy I was looking for no more. But some more bowling news. Me and Marcus was bowling the other day, and we thought we saw Murphy Lee. Sidebar. Murphy Lee from the St. Lunatics. And I only say that because, one, we were talking about Nelly earlier. Two, he had on a St. Lunatics jacket. Now, don't make me bring Marcus on to be able to tell you that this is no lie, because it's true. Because that's what made me see it. Because I'm like, who will wear a St. Lunatics jacket in 2025? I'm not sure. But he also kind of looked like him. That's all. We didn't ask. We not that nosy. We was preoccupied. We were doing what we be doing. And he was bowling. He wasn't that bad. He was all right. Moving on. Something else outside of bowling. Y'all saw wrestling back? You know, I'm thinking about getting back into it a little bit. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about watching a little bit more. I got to see who back. I see John Cena on his last little tour. I might have to peep a little bit of that. I'm not really the John Cena fan. I'm a little older. I like the generations before. You know, kind of The Rock-ish, but way before that. You know, way before that. I like Sting. See, I was watching back in the day when nobody knew it was fake. See, I didn't know it was fake. I was watching because I thought it was real. I thought, you know, you could really do some of them moves if you wasn't scared to get hurt. I never really did none of them moves. Maybe a few little twists on the sofa. That was about it. You know, a little husky kid back in the day. You know, that's why I'm in the gym today. Ain't gonna be husky no more. You got to know you're not going back. You know, however, you can't let it consume you. However, you got to know we not going back. But ain't no backflips and front flips when you husky, okay? You rolling over, you know what I mean? You tumbling, you know, we gonna call it what it is. But I knew them moves wasn't for me at an early age. But, you know, I like me some Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know. Again, I know this not Black History, all the way yet, but Stone Cold, I be rocking with Stone Cold, a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say. No more on that, But wrestling back, you see they spending a lot of good money. Netflix, I see y'all doing good things. I'm not gonna be seeing y'all in the way y'all want me to see y'all, but just do better, Netflix. Thank you. But shout out to wrestling for making moves, spending money, getting away from some of them scandals. But not really. Whatever. Some more news. Hey, I know you're not gonna see it on today. Maybe you will. Hopefully you will. But if you do, I'm picking Notre Dame to beat Ohio State. I just want you to hear it first, on record. Now, if I'm spending my money, Ohio State. But Black History Month, so Notre Dame. We gonna roll that way. That's how I'm rolling. I said that on the previous episode. Just reminding you as we are here today. Now, you see these athletes, these college athletes, they're not staying at the same school. We got options. And this be sounding like slavery. They don't want you with options. They don't want you with options. They want to control what you gonna do. They about to come out with some more new rules. They about to make adjustments. You're not gonna be this free no more. Y'all doing too much. Y'all affecting some things they didn't know you was gonna affect. NIL deals then change. Y'all players getting more money. They didn't think y'all was gonna act like this. Hey LSU, I've been shouting y'all out, but y'all can't drive. Baton Rouge, y'all roads bad out there. I mean, they don't snow out that way like that. It be cold. It rain all the time. Maybe it be the rain. It be the rain. You can't drive in the rain. You YNs can't drive in the rain? Come on, YNs. You got to know how to drive in the rain, playboys. Can't be driving fast in them fast cars in the rain. You got to know the glide. You can't step on them brakes. You can't step on the gas too fast. YNs. We're going to say a prayer real quick. Not too much on y'all. Do better. Pray to yourself. Not I'm going to say the prayer for you. I'm saying do better. That's the prayer. But accidents, killings, the freshman quarterback, a wide receiver who had potential to go to the league, who's still going to go to the league, who going to go do his time, who young enough to do what he got to do and potentially still good enough to give it a shot. I don't know. I do believe in grace. I do believe in forgiveness. However, it don't just come because you just say something, and I don't make the rules. I don't. Some more positivity. LSU ladies, still undefeated, ladies. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all holding down the school right now. Holding them down because they need y'all. Y'all looking bad over there on the other side, the boys' side. That's why I like the ladies. That's why I got a little lady. Got a older little lady too, but I got a little lady. I wonder if she'll want to go to LSU. They got good softball. They got bowling. But Baton Rouge got issues, so not too much on. Not too much. I ain't from Baton Rouge, so don't worry about it. Not that much loyalty that way. Not that much loyalty that way. Some of y'all be too loyal to something you ain't that familiar with. I see. Now, again, some more positive LSU. Jaden Daniels. Washington Commanders, they changed their name. They upgrade their management. Magic Johnson. They sprinkle in a little magic. They sprinkle in some magic. Where that Salt Bay at? Salt Bay. There's magic that all around, but some black magic. They need some black magic. Ooh, put some black magic. Chocolate City. They made it chocolate again. And look what they done did. I'm sorry, Detroit. Not too much on this too. I'm sorry. My bad. I picked y'all. Nobody picked them. Nobody picked them. Don't feel bad. We all feel bad. I'm not gambling, so I don't feel that bad. But we all feel bad. We with y'all, Detroit. Don't believe nothing else. We feel bad for y'all. People lost money. They hurt with y'all. They get it. They feel it this time. Y'all, this was y'all year. And guess what? Y'all gonna be there next year too, cause y'all set up like that. Y'all better than y'all used to be. Hold your head up high. Positivity. Y'all coming back every year. Don't mess it up though. Bring people back. Pay people. Keep the quality. Keep the consistency. Ooh, but Jaden Daniels, LSU Heisman Trophy winner, sleeping on a brother. Showed y'all chocolate. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, white chocolate. We gon' white chocolate. Mahomes boys and them. Y'all be getting some help, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. You be acting a little bit, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. They be helping. You still you. But you got a little help, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. And, them Swifties be helping too. So, but, hey, you the champs still. And you always didn't have that. You've earned the right to have some of that too. So we not gonna play with your name a little bit. Y'all don't be playing with Beyonce name when she be. Oh, okay, never mind. But, I don't know. I thought Lamar had it, dog. I did. But them turnovers, man. And them were bad throws. So although they should have caught the ball, although Derrick Henry should have caught the one he had missed, I put it on Lamar. I ain't gonna lie, because he just didn't do well. He was nervous. He wanted it too bad. Sorry for him. A lot of y'all lost some money on that one too. But I wanted Lamar to get that. But good games. Great games. Hey, NFL, shout out to y'all. Y'all been doing y'all thing, having one game at a time. Whoever came up with that, smart. One at a time, focus your attention, lock in, got something all day long. Whew, nice. And, they gave y'all time to get to church if y'all wanted to get to church. They gave y'all time to go to the gym if you wanted to go to the gym. Gave you time to go run some errands, prepare for the week, before even having to watch the games. If you didn't set yourself up right, even with the extra day, man, y'all ain't starting the new year off right, y'all. Y'all doing the same stuff y'all was doing before. I ain't even been talking to y'all, and I already see some of y'all might be still, what I mean? But, okay. Not too much on y'all. But we tough loving. We thought we could do something. Okay, but not too much, you say. You say not too much. Okay, hey, Eagles. I said y'all could get there close. I just said y'all don't deserve it because how y'all did Saquon, but Saquon was Saquon, so I don't know. Y'all need Saquon though. Y'all need Saquon because Jalen hurt. Jalen Hurts is hurt. Hurts is Jalen Hurts is Jalen Hurts. Hurt is hurt. But not too much on y'all. Y'all won, and y'all got home field, but. I know even the people who play in the cold know they got an advantage, but really wish the other team who got the dome, who play indoors, will win. I know everybody wish that was the case. I know they wish they would change that rule, but, y'all don't want to say that. I say it for y'all because, we rather play indoors than outdoors. Duh. But not too much on that. That didn't even... I don't even know. Don't even make no sense. What does make sense? Deion Sanders to the Cowboys. Sounded pretty good. He used to play for the Cowboys. He could wear his old jersey. He could play. Nah, he can't. He ain't got enough toes to play. But he could wear his jersey. He already got his outfit. He could come and do his thing. And I know they could have them new Deion's and them Cowboy colors. And I'm not saying I'm a fan, because I am not a Cowboy fan. I used to live out there, and they are horrible fans. They are unrealistic fans. Shout out to y'all. Some of y'all my friends. Some of y'all my old friends. Some of y'all my new friends. Some of y'all my ex-friends. Some of y'all my friends that's going to always be my friends no matter what. Because we friends. Because that's what friends do. Because friends, how many of us have them? Just go listen to other episode, please. But anywho, hey, I don't know if that's going to happen. Jerry Jones has never hired a black coach, ever. He is very racist. The only chocolate he like is the men who are on the field. And he want to control them a little bit more, unfortunately. I don't know if he could control Deion. It depends on what they could negotiate. I don't know, but I don't think Deion gonna do too much disrespect, and I don't know if he won't relinquish to Deion like that. But Deion might could get him what he looking for. Deion gonna definitely make him feel like what he want feel like over that way. He want that Colorado feel. He want what it look like over that way. And he already, the Cowboys making all the money. And he already see it don't look like that, though. It don't feel like that. I got this, but I ain't got it. I want it like that. But he don't want to hire black in Black History Month. He don't want to do that. It ain't the money. He got the money. It ain't about the money. It's about the color. He bet on red, not black. That's how that goes sometimes. I don't know. But not too much on y'all. Not too much on y'all. But when Colin Kaepernick was out there, he definitely said don't kneel. He told his players, I bet you bet not. You bet not. Oh, okay. Ooh. Y'all still keep going work over there, huh? Y'all keep, okay. Slavery real in real life in 2025. But not too much on y'all. I just wish we just stop bickering in 2025. Just a smidge, a little bit, please. I wish we start appreciating where we at in life a little bit more. Understanding that, yes, we've been through things. Yes, we've seen things. But yes, we have to make adjustments. Mr. Cam Newton, I like you, Cam. You don't get the love you deserve. That's why sometimes when you be speaking, sometimes it come across a way that everybody don't receive well. But I understand, because I don't always get received well, so I get it. I can relate, sir. That's why I can understand a little bit that you never really was Superman, sir. Superman is not real. And I get it. Superman allowed you to make money, allow for you to build yourself up, to build your family up, but we all got to know we got to make adjustments, bro. And we all got to know that we can't keep doing what we want to do. We can't keep saying we was in the strip club throwing the money, making it rain, only because we wanted to impress the men, wanted to make it look like we had more. If they thought they had more than us, we wanted to show them we had it. Again, go watch. But my thing is, if we can't do it all like that, we can't do it like that and feel like that, and I know we do, So, not too much on you. I think you're doing a great job. I like you on ESPN, bruh. I said that on previous episode. Listen to all my stuff. Tough love this way. again, I like seeing you on the show in passing. I like seeing the clips on the new Seem Like Fear Factor, But I like the little show a lot. I'm just saying that, and I get it, it's for TV, That's why I'm just responding. Because I think people live this, not that you live this. It's more so for the people who think, yeah, me too. No, not you too. No, that's not really what this is. This is not to show relatability. It's to show, don't do it like that. I'll be thinking like that. And then when they check it, they say, okay, now is a teachable moment. They teaching you something. That's what that's for. I'm just trying to show you through the situation what they teaching. Okay, not too much on Cam. Again, he was making Superman type money. I don't know what that was, but if I could think about who was, it was him. That Under Armour money was real. That number one pick was real. That Heisman was real. That championship in college was real. Cam is Cam. So, again, Cam should get more love. Again, you just hate that, based on maybe where we come from, based on what we know, there's no book to this. We don't have the perfect parents. Nobody supposed to be perfect. Everybody ain't supposed to know how to do something ahead of time. You're not supposed to have, you can't be mad at your family for not knowing how to do some things. You just can't. You can't be mad that they didn't do things because they did not know. They weren't taught either, just like the people before them weren't taught. It's just, once you finally know, can we do better? Can we now teach everybody along the way and do better a little bit? Change the message a little bit, Same with Dwight Howard and Shaq. Can y'all change the narrative? I'm trying to change the narrative. Superman was not real. I mean, what are y'all bickering about still? You know what I mean? I don't know. Again, it seemed like big brother, little brother, Dwight might have looked up to Shaq and Shaq never embraced him. And I promise you, Dwight, trying to steal somebody's nickname who you also want to kind of be like is not helping. Is not helping at all, sir. And you have to be able to see that maybe that might was a mistake, and standing in it as strong when he was also standing in it, if you really see, Shaq don't even talk about that like that no more, not that he don't feel he was, it's just like, Dwight really was able to kind of take that away from him a little bit more. And you see the type of businessman Shaq really is. What if Shaq was actually trying to play Superman for real? Look at the type of money Shaq got. Look at the business moves he done made. Look at the movie he done made, Shazam. I just be trying to put you up on game, give you some tough love, you know what I mean? That's what you here for. I appreciate you for joining, tapping in, stick with me once a week, every Monday. Love y'all.
Can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?